Hello, we are back. I've got my little afternoon coffee. So, last time we got this lovely system set up. Why can I not hear that? There we go. So, what this means is that now I can place cubes, I can place player cubes if I wanted to. Yeah, it's fantastic. The other thing that I'm really happy with, is this. In the old system, we had to go through the entire level to test anything, but I've added a little debug that when I hit M, it just takes me to the next biggest cube. Beautiful. Okay, so a couple things I want to do today. I want to go to my blockout. I'm going to make a folder called materials, and then in here I'm going to do standard preview mats, and then I'm going to yoink in rendering materials, placeholder materials, mat preview. I'm also going to yoink a copy of all of these. And in the color, I'm going to set the opacity to half. And is that going to do it for all of them? It is. But they're all the same color for some reason. Why is that? There we go. Maybe... Alright, whatever. And then these also need to be transparent. Beautiful. And then after this, we'll also add in pellets and pressure plates. And then that'll be enough for now, I think, on this side of the project. I should rename these as well. Excellent. Standard preview, scale 1. That one. Scale 2. scale 16, scale 32, scale 64, scale 128, scale 256, scale 512, scale 1024, scale 2048. Beautiful. So now when I go to block out and turn it on, when I go to block out and I turn it on, and I go to standard, aha! I can see the difference is a bit better. Fantastic. Awesome. Next, what we're going to do is set up the basics of pellets and pressure plates. So, to do that, we're going to need to go to prefabs, level objects, fantastic. I love coffee. Coffee. Should we do pressure plates or pellets first? I think pellets is going to be easier, I think. Yeah, I think so. So we need a new prefab called pellet original, and then in here we're gonna have a cube at 000 with the trigger. Fantastic. You are getting a little thing. Beautiful. This cube needs to be at scale 0.25 and at height 5, I think is the size that we had them. It's something like that. Dan can clean that up later. This can be the pellet mesh and collider. Fantastic. That's pretty much it. Let's make a placeholder material just because. And it was like a fun reddish purple. Yeah. Beautiful. And then Pellet originals. Yeah, let's do one in here, another folder called like pellet particle effects. And we'll fill that up later. But we need a prefab variant of this. Pellet, scale 1. It probably... I don't think it needs a rigid body, actually. Yeah, it doesn't. Pellet variations. The original needs to be tied like that. Pellet scale 1. Fantastic. And then I'm just curious. 2, 4. 8, 16, 24. Nope. 32, 64, 128, 256, 512, 1024, and lucky last 2048. Beautiful. And then let's fix the scales. $64, 128, 256, 512, 1024, 2048. Gorgeous. Now let's set up the infrastructure to be able to place them with blockout mode. So the first thing we need to do is uncomment at least this one. This one can remain not here. And actually, let's do them both at the same time. Why not? Yes, you do. Don't lie. Great. We've got a lovely pellet set up. So we're going to do the same thing with pressure plates now. And in this guy we need a lovely cube. I'm just going to leave this guy in here for the moment so we can see. That's its pivot. We want this guy to be there. Beautiful. And then this will be a base, and then we'll put no, this will be called, actually no. Mesh and collider. Fantastic. Yummy. Wow. I want this to have a height of 0.75. I believe. And then I want to break this into actually no. Yep. And then we need holder, mesh and colliders base. I need and fresh cube. You are going to be of 0.125. I think I went too small. It only needs to be, yeah. Yeah, okay. I did go too small. That's fine. This needs to be 0.75. You need to be at 0.75 divided by 2, I think. Not sure. Something like that. Is that right? I was. How about that? That really happens. This is obviously placeholder because eventually we'll just do this with one thing. Top. Yep. There's a lot of game objects to do basically the same thing, but I don't care because this is the way that I want to do it for now. So we've got our top, we've got our base, we've got our holder, mesh, and colliders. We need a new thing. This is going to be our button, mesh, and colliders. That's going to sit up here. You need a little cube. You are going to be of 0.5 scale. You are going to sit right here. And there we go. There's our lovely little pressure plate. Yeah. I think I'm happy with that. In the same way, we need, however, some materials so we know what we're looking at. Let's also sort these a bit. Gorge. Our button is going to be... actually, it is going to be quite like that color. And then the holder is going to be... I don't know. That. Because why not? Holder. Top. Button. No, that looks awful. Beautiful. Yes. And then we also need in here a button positions and a triggered position. The trigger position is going to go up. Ooh. You get a nice little dot. So when a cube is there, it gets triggered. This is going to be disabled position enabled position triggered position, and then this is a bad name now that I think about it. It's going to be like activation position. Disabled position is going to be here, I think. So when the button mesh is at 0.75, yep. In fact, yeah, let's start it there. Great. And then the enabled position is up here. In fact, it's at 1. So when this is at 1, yeah. And triggered position is at 0.75. Fantastic. I could use disabled and triggered position as the same thing because they are the same value, but I'm not gonna. Because I don't want to. Because we might end up changing it later and then we can change it more easily. Because it's all set up. And that is pressure plates. Yeah. So now what we need to do is go into our pressure plate originals, make a prefab variant called pressure plate scale 1. Pressure plate scale 1 goes in here. In fact, I'm tempted to make some more folders. I'm tempted to make one that's like VFX for the part because there's going to be a bunch of particle effects. Yeah, I probably will do that, but we can do that later. Anyway, prefabs, variations. That one is essentially the same. Yeah. Scale 1. 2, scale 4, scale 8, scale 16, scale 32. Say it with me now. 64, 128, 256, 512, 1024, 2048, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256, 512, 1024, 2048. Gorgeous. Hell yeah. So now we have pressure plates and pellets. So next step is to get the block out to read them. I forget it's pressure plates then pellets. Pressure plates then pellets. Beautiful. No, not F. Player cubes. Blocks. Player cube preview. Yeah, that's fine. Blocks pressure plates. Hello, my Storytime Animations. How are you? Pellets. Pellet preview. I thought I fixed you. Maybe not. My day is good. I'm so glad. I'm so very glad. I may have messed up by changing this, but I'm gonna just do this. Whoops. Yes. What you making? I'm making a game called Cube. You can check it out. There's a current demo live should be in the description of this video, of the stream. It's a little puzzle platformer that I'm making with my friend called Daniel. His name is Daniel. Blockout manager. Blocks player cube. Blocks player cube preview. Yeah, I think I prefer that language. Yeah, cool. Yeah, okay, now that error's fixed, let me go back into the game. Yeah, you can check out the demo right now for free on itch. We're thinking about releasing it in October this year, maybe. We'll see though. So what I'm doing right now is we're remaking the game from scratch because the first version that we made, that's the version that's on itch right now, is kind of a demo that we made in 6 weeks ish. It was very rushed. So we're going to be taking much longer this time. So it's a game about cubes, as you can probably tell by the title. So you roll around as a cube and solve puzzles and navigate through a world. But the kind of juice comes from this mechanic where you can like roll into cubes and get bigger, basically. Like that. So yeah, what I'm working on at the moment is what I'm calling the blockout tool, which is a custom tool that I've made for Unity where I can place blocks more easily. And so at the moment what I'm doing is setting it up so that I can place pellets and pressure plates as well. Yeah. You should make it where you can click with random button and you can climb. Oh, tell me more. What do you mean? Like if you click on any button on your keyboard, you could climb. Oh, yeah, that's cool. There's a bit in the demo where you can climb up walls and stuff. That I'm very happy with how that turned out. Oh, actually, I really like the idea. The execution isn't perfect, just because it was quite a complex system. But yeah, climbing's very fun. So load standard blocks, load cube blocks. We now need to do actually no. We need to do this. Player, pressure plate, pellet. Great. And then I also need, actually let's do, easy. Great. could have sworn I pressed... Whatever. That works. Load... Player cube blocks. Load pressure plate blocks. Load pellet blocks. Beautiful. And then we're going to yoink all this. Chuck it in there and in here. Path pressure plate. Path pressure plate preview. Blocks pressure plate. Blocks pressure plate preview. Path pellet. Path pellet preview. Beautiful. Blocks pellet. Blocks pellet preview. Gorgeous. So now I need to hook up the paths. So pressure plate variations, you're coming with me. Pressure plates. Gorgeous. And then in block out, we need to set up the storage for them. Brilliant. And then down in here, we need to do the same thing that we've done here a couple of times so we can see that they are loaded in. Hell yeah. They should now load in. Fantastic. And then ah, shit. Yeah. Something like that. Let's see what happens. I'm also going to have to do like sticky blocks now that I think about it, but she'll be right. So we hit Shift F to change to pressure plate, and we're indexing out of range. Ah, of course. Because in here, we are not loading them. Yes. Are we doing that down here as well? We are. We need to be doing that in a method because what? Blocks, pressure plates. What am I doing? Just yoink this. And then you. Play a cube, play a cube, play a cube, play a cube. Pairlet. And then when we're turning it on and off, we need to load prefabs. Beautiful. Interesting. It puts them up a bit. That's fascinating. Oh, of course, because the thing's in the middle. All right, how about the pellets? Yeah, same thing. Okay, but we're close. We're very close. We just need to go into... Ah, that's right. We also need to do the preview. Yoink. Lockout manager, blocks, pressure plates, blocks, pellet. They should be loaded in there now. Yeah. Beautiful. Fantastic. And then we'll do the previews next. But before we do that, we are going to fix their placement. Pressure plate. The pivot needs to be in the middle, surprisingly. Beautiful. Like a block. And then same with the pellets. Instead of it being there, we put it here. And there we go. Pellets and pressure plates. Amazing. We're on pellet mode. Let's go scale 2, scale 4, scale 6. Sorry, that's not what I mean. Haha. Ha ha. Big. 512. 2048. Huge. Huge pellets. Amazing. And then same with our lovely pressure plates. Hell yeah. Oh, this is awesome. Everything I hoped it would be and more. And it's all on grid. It's the best thing about it. Hell yeah. Oh god. Whoops. Interesting. The deletion mode doesn't work perfectly with some things. But that's okay. Sick. Awesome. Do we have a... Yeah, we do. Oh, that's right. I was going to do the preview next. Beautiful. Sweet as. Let's push that. It's amazing how instant that is. I have a in a few weeks we'll release the Discord for this game, and I have a channel in there that posts whenever I push to GitHub, and it's just instant. It's amazing. So, yes, next we're going to go into our lovely blockout system, materials. We should probably also set up like sticky and icy, but I'm not going to do that right now. Just because I don't want to, pretty much. A folder called player preview mats, pressure plate mats, palette preview mats. We also need standard block preview original player cube block preview original. Yeah. And a pressure plate preview original and palette preview original. It's not a bad idea actually. No, that's okay. It's very easy to replicate. Would you look at that? I did it. Not really. That's the palette done. Actually, let's just yoink it from these two. And we'll put this guy here. And player cube, we will yoink from player cubes. We'll do an incomplete. Sweet as. These are just, yeah, okay. Let's kill these and go into original prefabs, player, create a prefab variant, player cube preview, scale 1. Standard preview. I don't like the name of this. We're going to do standard block preview. Fantastic. Player cube preview scale 1. Fantastic. And guess what we're going to do now? Oops. Actually, all of these need to be like that. That one's good. Let's have a look. Let's make a player mat. Yeah. To do that, actually, we're going to yoink from the materials. Where's the player cube? There it is. Mat, player, placeholder. You can go into this. Original prefabs, player cube, all of you. Great. And you are transparent. Fantastic. It shows that it's made up of multiple other cubes, but I don't really care. Great. Yeah, that's fine. Let's do this guy now. We need the pellet. I wish you could do like pellet material variants. That would be awesome. Standard player. We also need a new folder, please. Thank you. Pressure plate preview. And of course, pellet preview. Original prefabs, pressure plate, create a prefab variant called scale 1. Put that in here. Pellets, create a prefab variant called scale 1. Put you in here. Fantastic. Say it with me now. 8. 16. Gosh. 32. 64. 128. 256. 512. 1024. 2048. Year 4. 8. 16. No, we're not doing 4096. I told you last time, Ghost Kitty, we're not going that big. Unity can't handle it. 128. 256. 512. For the lols. 2048. Oh, beautiful. And then that's the thing about Powers of 2, they do just keep going. In our Blockout Manager, Pellet Preview, hiya. And now we should get, unless I'm very much mistaken, if we go into blockout mode and we got an error outside of bounds of the array. Who's shitty? Pressure plate previous, that's why. Let's set that up as well then. It's only got 2. Oh, it's same for player cube. I gotta do these as well. Balls. Alright, that's fine. Yeah. 2, 4. 8. 64. 128. 256. 512. 1024. 2048. Fantastic. And then we just need to do these guys. You're nearly there. Oh my god. Materials. Oh, we need to assign. Make sure all these are assigned as well. We've done. What have we not done? Standard preview, player cube for pressure plate. I also I want these guys to be in a nice big parent folder. Which means we need to reassign all of them, which is fine. Pellets. Player. Pressure plates. And standard. Amazing. So, now, if I turn this on, there is no renderer attached, but a script is trying to access it. I see. It's probably something to do with if I had to guess, it's probably this. Get asset preview. Because compared to these guys, yeah, it's just here. What if I change this to standard and then turn it on? Do I get errors? I do. Pellet preview 8. Is it just that one? Pellet preview 8. It really doesn't like that one. It might be because I haven't set up the paths properly, potentially. Yeah. Maybe those look right though. Interesting. Yep. So, yeah. Oh, of course. Yeah, it's just doing this. Let's just turn it off. Let's do that. Instead of turning the renderer on and off, let's just turn the whole game object on and off. And then I think that should fix it. Because I didn't think it was. It had to be something that was different between. We're still trying to read the renderer. Yeah, okay, there we go. Yeah. Yep. There we go. Beautiful. This is amazing. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a big fan of this. And then lucky last thing we need to do is fix up. We go to rendering, materials, placeholder materials, pressure plates. Let's yoink both of these. Go to packages, block out, materials, pressure plate materials, placeholder. Set both of these to 125 opacity. Set both materials to be transparent. Go into the original prefab of the pressure plate. Grab all of these guys. Set them to holder. And then the button to the button. Fantastic. So now, block out on. We can place these guys. Amazing. Sweet as. That's really, really cool. Let's save and push that. Awesome. Yeah. Oh, 2020. Oh, yeah, no, that was me. Duh. I think that's all the project setup I need to do. What I was going to do actually is, before we do that, what's this? I don't know what that is, or this. We'll leave that as is. Fine. It's a little annoying, but whatever. I want a new folder. I want a new folder. Oh, fuck you. Thank you. 5.0 called audio and 6.0 VFX. Yeah. Fantastic. Cool. And then one last thing before we stop working on the new project is I want to disable this. Because I prefer when the blockout window, you can see everything. Yeah, that's better. And especially now that it just works. Sweet as. Cool. Alrighty, let's merge that into main. And then I'm gonna go feed my doggy, I think. Oh boy. Oh, it's got all the builds shit in it. No, okay, be gone. Yes, I think I do. Is it all? Yeah, it's the library file as well. Where? No, be gone. This is gonna take a while. It's just a whole build. I'm surprised, frankly. I'm surprised by that. I hope I'm not deleting any work with that. Yeah, because I got them both here. And this doesn't have a git ignore. I'm feeling really nervous about this. I hope I have not lost a bunch of work. In fact, Hmm. Changes can be restored by retrieving them from the recycling bin. That is true. Hmm. Fuck. I'm gonna close that. Yeah, that's gonna break. That's fine. Don't save. Is it all? Yeah, it's all cute Sage stuff. Deleted. Today's the 8th. I wonder. Let's just see what happens. If I try and. I could have sworn. It's just in cube. Did I not push that? I'm so surprised that I didn't push that. That's fine. It's not the first time I've lost work, and it's not going to be the last. Why would I get rid of them? That was such a stupid move. All right. Be gone. Yeah, cool. Oh. Oh, I must have done it in here. Oh. I see. Okay. That's probably why it broke. So if we go now, back into main, and then it's going to be like, bro, you've got all this shit you didn't tell me about. Maybe. No. Okay, whatever. Yoink. Yeah, okay, good. No, I'm not crazy. I just did it on a different branch. Branches up to date. Oh. Why didn't I have to push that? Oh, there we go. It just took a moment. Cool. And then we go into dance branch. And we yoink in main. Gotcha. So let's go. Let's push this. Go into main. Check both projects. Fantastic. Great. Oh. It might. It's like another player somewhere, maybe. That's confusing it. Ah, no. What's non-reference error? Line 32. Set current cube, player cube 0. Huh. Why is that an issue, my friend? Why is that an issue? Yeah. Oh. Huh? Ah, that's why. That script didn't compile for some reason. Hello? Player cameras. Why? Why are you being weird? Might be the name. There we go. I think it might have been the name. Saving failed. Why are all my scripts breaking? Hello? All right. We'll come back to that in a second, but let's just make sure this works as well. Yeah, cool. This looks like it's working nicely. Cool. Yeah, that's working nicely. Why is this cube being stupid? Oh, that's why. Probably because it doesn't have a... It has a git ignore. Does this not have a git ignore? It does. Hello? What are the gabillion changes? Cube Sage. Hello? You have a git ignore. I do not know why this is being so fucky. It's very annoying. So many files. So little time. takes so long. So annoying. I probably didn't help it by emptying my recycling bin at the same time. Cool. All right. Come on, GitHub. You can do it. I believe in you. Yeah, it's nearly there. All right. I think the issue may well be recycling bin. Just chill. What I'm going to do is I'm going to yoink the git ignore from this one and delete this one and put it in there and see if that fixes things. Positive start. Huh. Library package cache. What if I close this, delete the library file? Reopen this. That's going to take a bit because it's regenerating the library file. Oh, would you look at that? It's fine. Beautiful. And then, gorgeous. Okay. Oh, no, okay. Why? I thought the point... It should be ignoring the library file. Why are you not ignoring the library file? It's a bunch of Cinemachine documentation. It's a bunch of Cinemachine stuff. Is it all Cinemachine? No, there's some other stuff as well. Input system, Pro Builder. Oh. That was weird. Hey, Chetty. I don't understand. I do not understand. I think I'm gonna give up on Unity 6. Maybe I just push it. Let's revert. Let's revert this. Maybe that was the answer. I just needed to push it. I think it might have been. There we go. Cool. I think that fixed it. And we're still fine in here. Fantastic. Cool. I'm going to get rid of this. Oops. And make sure Dan's branch is up to date with main. That's going to take a bit. Cool. Alrighty. That's all for me for now. That took longer than anticipated. But what are you going to do? It's fixed now. I will be back later tonight for a bit more work, I think. Probably. We'll see. We'll see if the boys are online. I might play some games instead. We'll see. Alrighty. Bye.